It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a good one in store here between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. On one sideline, a look at the Texans head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And here we go on EA Sports. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps and key, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
At the 24-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line to gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to sneak with Stafford. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain. They've got first down from the 31.
That's good for a Rams. First down. 1st and 10.
They fake the handoff now, Stafford. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And the Texans have recovered it! Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that off-season work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams headed back after their 2nd drive now. They gave one away on their 1st drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. First carry now for Kyron Williams. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Rams, first down.
21. Another run for Williams. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
250.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He puts some air under this one, deep right. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sides.
Oh, and quick there, and they bring him to the toes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He sends this one to the end zone. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Rams nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Rams on offense. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
Brings up 2nd down.
They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Williams. Crosses midfield, still going. And he works this down to the 41. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the Texans' 43-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. It's Stephon Gilmore stopping that play.
Adams. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
All right, here we go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
Braden Fisk on the stop. Brought down back at the 11-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's incomplete left side.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans push their lead to 21-zip already.
Rams, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. That's caught by Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
To Kyron Williams.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stafford now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here's Stafford. Connects on the crosser. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You set it downs for him at the 38. Williams now on 1st and 10. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Taken down back at the 42.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To throw, Stafford. Setting up the screen. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Going from the pistol, Stafford. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Rams. 1st down.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Joshua Carty on
Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. This a 54-yarder. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they continue to trail by 21. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And before he can get back to the line, they send him out. So they're going to lose a yard on that 1st down. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Keeping it with Mixon. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down moment.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
1st down, Texans.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
28. Rams, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Possession switching
line.
back to the LA offense as they head out. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third
Brings
down.
up third down and 13.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We'll get it at the 9. Broke through the tackle. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. Sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud trying for the deep ball. Big gain downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans blowing them out now 34-zip. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
Rams, nothing. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
Throwing the out route complete. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward.
The Texans take over.
Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Flag is down here. This might be a free play. He's looking deep once again. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. From the gun, Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring it down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he goes out of bounds, but not before a very healthy gain there, partner, but still not enough. They've got 3rd down.
A gain of 16 on the play. But it's 3rd down.
Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Houston.
Here we go.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Chubb. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans blowing them out in this opening quarter. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans continue adding on to that lead.
Rams, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Quarterback with his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Ball's in this punt at the 8. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. 1st and 10 are on the Mixon. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Mixon on the counter. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. Escapes a defender. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Gain of 36 yards. First down, Houston.
Now it's Stroud. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It leads to second and 10.
Second and 10, Stroud the throw. Buys time, rolling right. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And it's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first. Looking to throw, Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Mixon. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans threatening to run away with it already. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Okay, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead.
Rams, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And this has turned into a blowout very early, Brock, but still plenty of time left if they can start to put things together here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A handoff to Williams. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
8 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Now it's Williams. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Loss brings up third down.
He moving. 250.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Okay, I know you feel the same same questions I do from people is, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
56. Rams, nothing. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Texans grab it! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Texans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
63. Rams, nothing. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
The Rams headed out to the field now. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. There's nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Another run for Williams. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's been one of the players of this game.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was brought down by
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. Jukes one defender. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
He's brought down at
3rd
the
and 10.
line.
Can this
It's a
offense
gain
get
of
it done?
4. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now, first round. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First down, Texans.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Spates on the stop. He's brought
Offense
down
to the
back
line
at
for 2nd
20-yard
down.
line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. A whole lot to nothing is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at third and very long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Juke the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Houston.
Keeping it with Mixon. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's Mixon on second down. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continue dominating in our opening half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown, his third of the game on the ground. Fairbairn connects on the extra point, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Rams, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Catch me. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Texans grab it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Texans grow their lead off the turnover. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
77. Rams, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 15.
I'm starting, can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Third down and 15.
Throwing now, Stafford. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the Texans grab it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Texans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
84. Rams, nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go, baby. Down right.
Ready. Motion.
280. 21.
Shit.
Stafford from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Intended for Puka.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for Nelson.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Okay, this is going to raise some eyebrows. Surprised he didn't let this one hit down. He fair catches at the 4. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dukes out a one-stop. There he goes, right sideline. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans ballooning the first half lead even further. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Williams now on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw here, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
To throw, Stafford. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Ethan Evans on that a punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He has it at the 22. Escapes a defender. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Out now come the Texans on offense. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we gotta assume this drive, Brock, likely gonna end in a touchdown as well. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans running away with it in the 2nd quarter. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. A 5th rushing score for him as he moves one away from the NFL record. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Out come the
line.
Rams on offense. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Straight ahead with Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down behind the line.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. The Texans closing in, and they will get him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
The Rams are set to punt. Back to return, that's Christian Kirk. He fields this at the 18.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Trying again following the sack. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. Jukes one defender. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Throw right side, Dell has it. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Stroud's going to throw for it. He rolls to his right. He's got it, complete to Collins. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the 1st defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans making this a laugher before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. What do you say we set up a picnic chair there for him and save him some time, partner? That is the 6th time that he's run one in this game. And that earns him a well-deserved piece in the record book alongside Alvin Kamara, whose single-game mark he's just tied.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. That's caught. Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose! And the Texans have recovered it!
You know, just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Throwing the out route complete. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
And the Texans first down.
From the gun, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
8-yard line.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Mixon again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. A 7th rushing score in this game. That's a new NFL record. Well, he had a date with history, and now that football, and heck, maybe the jersey too, they've got a date with Canton and the Hall of Fame. That is a new single-game record for rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this credential. How about you, partner?
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
This has been awesome, right at the intersection of luck and skill. The luck and the good fortune to get so many opportunities, but then that skill to deliver time after time after time.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Oh, he lost the football. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Brings up second down.
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. From the 37. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Texans are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. And with that run, he's eclipsed Adrian Peterson's mark of 296 rushing yards. And with it, set a new single-game benchmark for what it means to run the football well. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up
From the 27.
At the Rams.
Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Juke the defender. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Another score for him this game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Now we're on here with Blake Corum. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group has lived behind the other.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Ethan Evans on now to boot this one away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Strad to throw on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Nice to see that. That chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, Texans.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Complete to Tank Dell.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
16 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Motion, motion, motion.
Tony.
Running it with Mixon. And they bring him down around the 34. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans' 1st down.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Number 13.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
He's got it on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. We need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
22 yards.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go.
And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans continue dominating in our opening half. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Rams set to go on offense once more. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Start on the ground, Corum. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force.
Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of 3 brings up second down.
From the 21. Connection made to Dell. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
Now a give to Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Another one on the ground for him. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations, but my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone, and it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Rams headed out to the field now. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. They're going to run on first down with Corum. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down.
Down back at the 32.
Catch made right side by Nakua. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of
so many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play. And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's a gain of 3.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive and mix it. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Darius Williams on the tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
And it's 3rd down.
Stroud now on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. You know, Brock, I'm going to admit a little bit of surprise here. As pass-heavy as this league has become, that this record isn't at least challenged a little more often. But finally, just like that, someone has conquered it.
And now, Kate, now there is a new single-game record for everyone to chase when it comes to those passing yards. I know as a former quarterback, we love seeing this record challenge. We want to see just how high people will take it in the future.
Good rip stop on first down. That brings up second and 2. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the Texans, who only need a couple on second and 2. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
The throw is caught. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
To number 13, Christian.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard at the 5-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Dalton
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tank Dell the touchdown. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game, and now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. That one right down the middle, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Now LA
line.
getting its offense all set to go. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in! And the Texans have recovered it.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? It freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Mixon on the toss. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Another score for him this game.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Now Garoppolo. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 28-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the set. We're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
Third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Oh, this is getting How do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Rams are going to get the football one last time in this first half. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Into the red zone. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Adams put in motion right. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Turn to Corum on 3rd down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He was taken down at the 22.
Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Punt team on the field. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Takes this in at the 25. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Connects on the crosser. Breaks through, and he might break away. They get 35 out of that one. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he's going to get taken. Down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
It's second and goal.
7 brings up second and goal.
Pierce. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Out come the Rams on offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third.
Here we go.
Play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A 5-yard loss on the play. Brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Another try following the sack. Setting up the screen here for Corral. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. Starts his return from the 23. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First down throw by Stroud. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, Stroud. Targeting the sideline, Kirk has it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. From the gun, here's Pierce. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
First down, Houston.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
A give to Mixon up the middle. That's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Pierce. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans trying to end this before the final quarter. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. They motion a receiver left. They go play action on first. Buys time, rolling right. Well, it's free again! And the Texans have recovered it!
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but it seems QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Taken down.
He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
Right back it goes to Pierce. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Don't worry.
To the air, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. This is Pierce running right. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw, Stroud. This one's caught. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
To number 3, Tank Dell. 1st and goal, Houston.
Pierce has the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead off the turnover. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Rams set to go on offense once more. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Throwing here, Garoppolo. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
10 yards to go.
Throw on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
In punt formation for the Rams.
And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
The Texans
The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Stroud off of play action. He's got time here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. At the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. Most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking the record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
2nd and 10 now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. Oh, really good punt here. Fair catch called for and made at the 8-yard line. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. They're driving them closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
All right.
Pierce up the middle. Still some room at the 20. And they finally take him down at the 27. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
He puts some power on a deep one left. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Touchdown, Houston! The Texans can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. that one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Rams headed out to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Garoppolo to throw. Wow, it's free again! And the Texans grab it! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Texans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg for him. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, you're flying around and making the play.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And that last impressive touchdown drive, and they'll have to see if they can repeat that. They're backed up again to start this one. Strad to throw on 1st down. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety.
Safety. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Here's Coral to begin the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with Coral. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move.
Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. The Rams are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. In their last drive, reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. Again, he connects with Collins. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun now, first round. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Rams on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. First throw for the backup now. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta and nobody wants.
He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is fourth down. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And believe it or not, Brock, that's a new NFL record as he gets his 17th punt away. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Out now come the Texans on offense. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
On play action, here's Stroud. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And will not get any further. There's plenty of progress already.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Working inside the red zone. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Intended for Dalton.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. Well, first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Pierce can't push push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Handoff running right. Pierce. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans trying to end this before the final quarter.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we can call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second down at the 28-yard line.
Another try following the sag. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down and 17.
From the gun, a carry by Coro. Puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. They've got fourth down. The Rams are set to punt.
Ethan Evans in punt formation for the Rams.
Now he starts from the 6. And good work there to get it out of the deep end on their side. It's up near the 30. The Texans, their running back Dameon Pierce, ready for their next drive. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. Here's the give to Pierce. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He breaks a tackle. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside. Run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
We have seen this plenty, and Dale has another. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll come up first and 10.
And the Texans.
Back now, pressure on its way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Brings up second
From the gun, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. Tank Dell the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one
The
flies
Rams
right on
take
past
over
the end
first and
zone.
10
Did not make an effort
at
to
their
even
own
hit the landing zone,
35-yard
Bronx.
line.
So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They send Nakua in motion left. Play action on first down. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans grab it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Texans grow their lead off the turnover. Going after it up and good by Fairbairn. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flush down out to his left. And this one doesn't go far.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Oh no, he lost control of another one. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers.
Wow, it's free again! And the Texans have recovered it! Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
Hey, I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free instead of facing fourth down. Even better, that defense is off the field completely.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
To the air, Stroud. Complete to Dell. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Pierce. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Brought down behind the line of
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the ball.
And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown,
The
Houston.
Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Wow, it's free again! And the Texans grab it! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Fairbairn connects on the extra point, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have trouble getting past that.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on second down. Corum again. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Bennett throwing here. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Offense to the line for second down.
Ready.
Bennett now to throw. Setting up the screen here for Coral. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Am I seeing this correctly? This punt is being returned from inside his own end zone. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And he's brought down across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Texans.
They go play action with Stroud. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Getting out to his left. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A gain of 27 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud again. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Houston.
All right.
On the carry, it's Pierce. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bennett has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Complete to number 17.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
Here's
2.
Bennett. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of
1st and
6.
10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
A
49-yard
give to Corum. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Rams, first down.
On the handoff, it's Corum. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Corum, the ball carrier.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick.
At their own 7-yard
The Texans and running back Damian Pierce ready for their next drive. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Again, he connects with Collins. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Escapes out to the left. Avoids some trouble there. Takes out a one-stop. Give him 32 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Texans.
Shotgun now, first round. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting it to Nico Collins. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans running them out of the building. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
Motion man sent left. To throw, here's Bennett. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second down at the 28-yard
From the
line.
28. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Henry Tomo comes up with it.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Here we go.
They'll run, it's Pierce. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Gosh, how frustrating that must be, not just for him, but really the entire offense and the coaches, to see that kind of effort to break a tackle on a run, and it still ends in a loss.
All right. Ready?
They'll run here with Pierce. Has a lane inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
They give to Corum on the draw. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Here he is on 3rd and long. He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. And the Texans grab it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Rolling left, buying some time.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Once complete, takes Bryant out right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Houston.
Working inside the red zone. Targeting the sideline, Kirk has it. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. Another score for him this game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Rams on offense. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Bennett. Wow, it's free again! And the Texans grab it! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Texans running them out of the building! Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Night.
Back to throw. Here's Bennett. Likely's got it right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Bennett throwing here. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Bennett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit.
For the Rams.
Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. The Texans are headed back to the field on offense. So we get a look at takedown. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, you're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. And focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yards to go.
From the gun, Stroud. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. He put everything he had into this one. This is brought in at the 15. And he will get the first as they touch him down. For decades, Flipper Anderson's 1989 record has stood. And here, Brock, we've finally seen it beaten. He just topped 336 yards and now holds the most yards receiving in a single. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams set to go on offense once more. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is... Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans have recovered it.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
All right.
This is Pierce. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
On the quick.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Give Kirk another one. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans are running them out of the building. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Another one on the ground for him. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And the Texans grab it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here. Wow, it's free again. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. So he keep the football, but now they face second and long. Now looking to throw. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's third down now.
It's now third down and long.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Wow, it's free again! But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Whew. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
He's got this at the 27. Escapes a defender. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. With touchdowns on their last two drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
The ball carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
All right.
To the air, Stroud. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Intended for tank.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
That one's cut at the 10-yard line. It is in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Rams headed out to the field now. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Wow, it's free again! And the Texans have recovered it!
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his own high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time,
and he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans running them out of the building! Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Now LA
line.
getting its offense all set to go. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Searches from the pocket. Wow, it's free again! Oh, and they get it back. The play's still alive. And he's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that fumble, partner, so a costly mistake is averted. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. Give up the middle to Coro. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the gun on third down. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Well, partner, maybe not the record that most people think of when it comes to quarterbacks, but it's certainly an impressive accolade for him. The most completions in a single game.
Yeah, it feels like this was communicated beforehand, right into play. And listen, we're running everything through you. You're carrying us. And to his credit, this quarterback brought his A game, some of the best throws of his career.
And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. And he's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
First and goal.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Texans looking like they'll start this season with a win. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. This is Pierce running right. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wow, it's free again! And the Texans have recovered it!
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Here we go.
Pierce up the middle. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
All right.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. We have seen this plenty, and Dale has another. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. Tank Dell the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, Coral. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Stick with Coral. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's brought down
A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Let's go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Pass play coming here. Setting up the screen here for Coral. The Texans grab it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. They find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of it. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it. They've done it on back-to-back drives.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They give it to Pierce. Jukes one defender. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. Drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
And the Texans 1st down.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Houston.
Here we go.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. They get 2 on the run, and that brings up 2nd and goal from the 4. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
On the quick, right?
Stroud off of play action. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Texans are running them out of the building. Nico Collins with the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. So it's a win for the Texans.
Football is back. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is the new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1 of the 2025 regular season. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start at SoFi Stadium. The Rams at home to take on the Houston Texans. And it's the veteran Christian Kirk. He's going to get a step downfield and run under the deep ball. The Texans come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And it's the man who spent the 2023 season with the 49ers, Sam Darnold. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame, he also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's Jordan Love on target to Christian Watson. That's a perfect throw down the field, 33 yards for the score. The Packers wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.